Hello guys, today's video will be about invoices. In other payment gateways, invoices can be called payment links or hosted checkouts. And I already showed you guys how you can integrate ATLOS into your website with JavaScript in a different video. And invoices are an alternative way of accepting crypto payments without having to do integration into your website. And this is useful if you don't have a website. For example, you have a chatbot, or if you don't want to change the code of your website, or if you want to accept orders manually through email or phone. First, I'm going to show you guys how you can create an invoice in the merchant panel. So I'm going to log in here and then click on the invoices menu. And here it will show a list of all of your invoices. To create a new invoice, click Create New. Now I'm going to go field by field to explain what each of these are. The order amount is how much you want to be paid in this order currency. So let's say I want to be paid $15. The order ID can be any string, so I'm just going to put 123. The username is just the name of your user. Let's say it's a.k.a. The user email will be the email of your user. Let's just say it's going to be that. Then the recurrence is if you want this to be a subscription. You can select yearly, monthly, weekly, or daily subscriptions. I'm going to select monthly. And reset subscription is if you want to reset this user's all existing subscriptions for this user and replace them with this invoice. And then the memo is basically a description of this invoice. So I'm just going to put please pay. And your user will see this once they're on the payment page. Then the expiration time is when you want your invoice to automatically cancel if it doesn't get paid in this time period. So I'm going to select this date. And send email is if you want to send your user an email with the payment link for this invoice. And if you want to use this option, you'll have to specify a user email. Okay, so I'm going to submit. And as you guys can see, the invoice was successfully created. Here's going to show all the info for this invoice. And here's the payment link. And you can send this payment link to your users in any way you want. You can send it to their email or through a chat or any way. And once your users go to this link, they'll see this page. This will show how much they need to pay, the amount. This will be the order ID you specified, the date of the invoice. And here it will say your business name and your business website, and this is their information. Here's going to show the memo, and this will show the subscription. And to complete the payment, your users can click this Make Payment button here, which will open the payment widget, and they'll be able to proceed with the payment. Okay, and if you guys want to cancel this invoice, you can click the Cancel Invoice button here, and this invoice will be canceled. Okay, so now that you guys know how to create an invoice manually using the merchant panel, I'm going to show you guys how you can do it using the API. Normally, you would have to write code that will send the API call, but for simplicity, I'm going to use Postman. So first, let's navigate to the ATLOS docs. Scroll all the way down and click Documentation. Then click API Reference, Invoice, Create. Here it will show a table with all the values and what they mean. And I copied this example input here into Postman, but I changed the merchant ID to match my merchant ID, which is found in Settings here. And to send an API request, you'll also need to get the API secret, which I specified here, which you can also get over here. Okay, so now these are all the parameters that I copied, and this is going to be the order ID, the order amount, the order currency, the username, user email, and the memo. So now I'm ready to create an invoice with the API. So now I can send this request. And there you go, the invoice was successfully created. I can copy this payment link and paste it into the browser. And there you go, this is the invoice we just created. Here's all the info, the amount they need to pay, the order ID, the date, your merchant store information, and the customer information. And here's the memo. Now your users will be able to complete a payment here. So now you guys know how you can create an invoice with the merchant panel manually and how to do it using the API. I hope you guys found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.